What's his name?
It's on video now.
So please, let's start. Let us start. Are we ready?
Yes.
We are discussing a very important topic this morning. Building personal resilience and energy for workplace effectiveness. Building personal resilience and energy for workplace effectiveness. You can agree with me that no one can work, no one can be effective when he is sick. Can a sick man be effective?
Negative.
Because when you are sick, the entire body becomes sick. That is why when someone is sick, the person is allowed to go to a hospital and obtain the necessary treatment before he can come back to work. Reason being that no sick man can work well. No sick man can be effective. If you don't have stamina, you cannot work well. Now, why do we need resilience? Why do you need resilience in order to every employee effectiveness towards achieving personal workplace and career objectives and goals hinges on his ability to overcome diverse challenges confronting him or her in different aspects of life. An employee faces personal challenges, family challenges, workplace challenges, societal challenges, etc. Personal challenges could arise from health issues, personality issues, etc. For example, any person suffering from high blood pressure, low blood pressure, diabetes, asthma, etc. is having a health issue. A sick person cannot be effective. But his or her ability to overcome the health problems and excel in his personal and work life is a measure of personal resilience. So when someone is sick, that person's resilience is negative. Because you can see that a sick person is always weak. Is it not so?
Yes.
Lying in the hospital bed, waiting for attention, waiting for medication. At that point, depending on the type of sickness, his or her resilience is almost zero, if not negative. So, whenever any person is having any health issue, and the person is, whether he's receiving treatment or not, his resilience is zero. So, family issues include marriage crisis, poverty, intra-family disturbances, such as recurring quarrel, land disputes, hatred between family members, etc. Let us take marriage crisis for example. When someone is having problems in his or her marriage, the person may be in the office, is it not so? But his mind will be somewhere else. He's far thinking. He cannot work well under such situation. Ironically, he will not even apply for off duty because he is adjudged to be healthy. But mentally and emotionally, he is not sound. Therefore, he may be in the office, but he will not perform. He may have effectiveness skills, but he will not perform because he cannot even concentrate on his So to such an extent, people having serious family issues could still have a very low energy to work. Resilience versus personal effectiveness. No one can be effective without personal resilience. Why? Because life is not bed of roses. Before you excel and win, you must be effective. Before you can perform effectively, you must of necessity overcome challenges. Before you can overcome challenges, you must of necessity have a resilience. What is resilience? Resilience has been defined as the ability to retain flexible, cognitive, behavioral, and emotional responses in the face of difficulty. The ability to retain flexible, cognitive, behavioral, and emotional responses in the face of difficulty. The ability to mitigate the effect of stress, i.e., factors such as emotional, cognitive, physiological, behavioral responses to work, the work environment, or the organization. People have different degrees of resilience. We have people that have different degrees of resilience. For instance, I remember when we were in the school, in the secondary school, there was this guy. Whenever he commits and the teacher wants to flog him, he will comfortably bring out his yash. The teacher will flog as many strokes as possible. He will just do like this. He will go in. And the teacher will be looking at him with, with surprise. You understand? He has physical resilience. Physical resilience. He has physical resilience. There are some people, when they are sick, you wouldn't know. It wouldn't show on their physical appearance. But they are sick. They are under medical, under medication. Whereas there are some people, only headache alone, you see, it will be written all over them that they are sick. The difference is resilience. The difference is resilience. Resilience has to do with ability to bounce back and roll with the punches. You have watched wrestlers fighting in the ring. This one will grab this one, to hit him, throw him on the ground, do everything. You will think that the other one will not respond. Before you know it, that one will come up stronger and hit back and carry the opponent and also throw on the ground. Is it not so? These are measures of resilience. Ability to bounce back and roll with the punches. Ability to deal with perceived adverse situations in a positive and creative way. Ability to deal with perceived adverse situations in a positive and creative way. Ability to transform challenge into opportunity. Ability to absorb any learning offered by setbacks quickly and at the minimum physical and mental costs. That is resilience. There are many definitions of resilience. As we are here, all of us have different degrees of resilience. Different degrees of resilience. Why is resilience so important? Why is resilience so important? When you experience adversity or stress, you may feel anger, grief, or pain. Is it not so? Yes. Resilient people can keep on functioning both physically and psychologically, even when they are angry, even when they are under grief, even when they are under pain. They will continue to function. Resilience helps us to survive. It helps us to grow and develop. When you talk of resilience, you make reference to physical toughness, mental toughness, emotional toughness. There are some people, when they are angry, they can hold themselves. Even in that midst of anger, they will walk with minimal mistakes. And there are some people, when they are angry, they experience what they call emotional imbalance. They cannot walk, they cannot do anything without a mistake. This is, or the difference is resilience. Resilience. Nigerians are resilient people. An average Nigerian is tough. An average Nigerian is physically, mentally, emotionally rugged. I remember one time I had a program, a training in Accra. At the end of the training, one of those days, we stepped into Accra market to do some shopping. As I walked and entered into one shop, the Ghanaian there asked, made an observation. He said, "You're a Nigerian." I said, why who told you that I'm a Nigerian? He said, yes, we know how Nigerians walk. When you see any Nigerian anywhere, that they walk courageously, that they have boldness, and that they don't fear. That the manner I stepped into once he saw me step into his shop, that he knew that I'm a Nigerian. You understand what I'm saying? Yes. That is us. Nigerians are like that. Is it a bad feature?
No.
It's not a bad feature. Even in Nigeria today, that is why no matter the type of hardship that comes, most Nigerians are able to weather the storm. They are able to rough it out. The thing that makes a Nigerian to rebel or to go to the street, if it happens in many other countries,
It's war.
It's war.
It's world war.
Yes, it's war. So God created Nigerian with toughness. God created an average Nigerian with ruggedness. With a ruggedness. Physical ruggedness. mental ruggedness, emotional ruggedness. That is why we were able to overcome.
Even on bed.
That is why we are resilient people. And our friend Nigeria is resilient.
Especially me and you.
We are still under why resilience is important. Resilient people have lower levels of depression. Do you see that there's one that says, givers do not lack. Givers do not lack.
Little well, sir.
Okay, you wanted me to wait. Huh? Okay, wait.
Everybody.
If you did not get the flash, you must get the mail. This is, you must get the papers in your mail. Flash. 30,000. For sir, 30,000.
The blend. You know what is 20 naira.
Can we continue?
That's my name. No.
The main ingredients of resilience. Robertson Cooper, in his model, wrote four key components of resilience. The first one is confidence. Confidence. When you are confident, you know that what gives confidence is strong determination.
I know I can make it.
Yes, I know I can. When you are confident, the more confident you are, the more resilient you can be. Yes, sir. And the less confident you are, the less resilient you can be. Confidence. And what is the thing that will make you to be confident? When you have a purpose, when you have an agenda, when you have a goal you want to achieve, and there is obstacle that wants to hinder you from achieving that goal, you will go all out to uproot that obstacle. Because you are determined to achieve that goal no matter what happens. By all means, you will go all out to uproot that obstacle. So purposefulness, goal, things you want to achieve, makes it possible for you to operate with confidence in order to remove any obstacle along the way. And apart from confidence, social support is also very important. Support from people, support from your network, support from your wife when you are facing hard times and you have a wife that is always by your side. The wife will pray for you. The wife will counsel you. The wife will give you all the necessary emotional support. I have seen a wife, a woman, when the husband was having things so rough. The woman came from a well-to-do family. The woman ran to the family and the family came to the husband there, so forth. Another case. You understand? These are issues. These are issues. No one can succeed in isolation. No one can succeed alone. A tree cannot make a
Forest.
We are living in a social world, and we are created to be social beings. So we should endeavor to have good network, that will social network, that will come to our aid when things grow out. It's very important. So a harsh condition, a difficult time, makes room for change. For you to overcome a difficult time, you have to change from your comfort zone. You have to come from your comfort zone. You come up and change and adapt to the difficult circumstances created by that hardship before you can overcome. Before you can overcome. Maybe at a time you are eating with golden spoon, and things have occurred. You found yourself on the ground. Then you have to leave that to your golden spoon, the golden seeds. You have to adjust. You must have to adjust. If you don't adjust, you cannot adapt. And if you can't adapt, if you don't adapt, you cannot overcome. So these important components, confidence, purposefulness, adaptability, social support, make up resilience. They make up resilience. Look yourself a minute.
Why don't you say if you lie, they will chop you?
Look yourself in your mirror. The question is, who are you? Who are you?
Yes,
who are you really? Are you a cat or are you a lion?
Cat, they look lion.
Are you a cat or you may look feeble? You may look feeble, but with the resilience in you, you are a lion. You are a lion. So don't look at your physical appearance, but look at what is in you, the spirit that is in you. If you look at physical appearance, you will fail. But if you flow based on the resilience that is in you, you will overcome. You will overcome. Yesterday we discussed emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is an awareness-based intelligence. And to be highly developed in emotional intelligence, it requires us to what? Stop and think. Stop and think. We posed a question yesterday. I said, you are moving on the road and someone slaps you. What will you do? The first thing you do is stop and think. Don't follow the irrational message. If you follow the irrational message, you will not even think. You will respond and you will be messed up.
Yes.
But when you ignore the irrational message, you will think. And when you think, you will control your impulses. You will control your impulses. and that will enable you to act and react aright. And when you act and react aright, that places you in charge of situations. That makes it possible for you to operate, to act in a mature way. You understand? Yes. All these things, they are connected. They are connected.
Hold on, sir.
Sir, I should hold on.
Yes, sir.
I want to thank some of you that subscribe for me. I disturbed you with my video.
No, sir.
You didn't receive it? What's that? Duncan? It's like this thing you use. It's not. Is it a WhatsApp number? Because I've tried many times. Okay, maybe I'll give you the phone so you will check.
That's it.
What's your name, sir? Huh? Oh no. Oh no, I think I saw him. I sent something. Check your WhatsApp. So
I saw you message on my phone. This one was trying to connect.
it's me.
It's okay. Yes. When you dress like a Reverend Father, read a bishop.
It's a pastor, man. It's a man of God. Yeah, they are good, shall know them.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know my full name.
Is that not you? It's me now.
More grace.
I don't think I have any.
I don't see this.
Knowledge. Support. Individuals can overcome adverse situations in a more effective way when they feel supported. When they feel supported. Where does support come from? It can come from your company, it can come from your family, it can come from friends, it can come from workmates, it can come from peer group, it can come from online forums. Remember, it is a strength, not a weakness, to seek help. To seek help is a strength and not a weakness. Because God created us to be interdependent. To be interdependent. So it is a strength to seek help and not a weakness. Gracias. You can't have resilience if you don't manage yourself well. You can't have that energy, that emotional strength, that physical strength, that intellectual strength. You can't have it if you don't manage yourself well. Resilience demands for mental, physical, and spiritual energy and strength. In order to have this, you must of necessity manage yourself very well. You must manage yourself very well. Self-management includes the entire process of harnessing your full personal, individual potentials towards achieving desired performance objectives. When you manage yourself well, you will be effective. If you don't manage yourself well, you cannot be effective. You cannot be effective. In managing yourself, you must be able to maintain yourself in order to build and sustain enough strength to perform well in whatever you are doing. Unless you manage yourself well, no amount of skills, experience, knowledge will make you efficient. Above all, when you manage yourself well, you will be effective in utilizing the available time. For us to be resilient and use the energy required for us to excel, we will of necessity manage ourselves well. And to manage yourself well, you must of necessity feed your body. Hello?
Right.
You must of necessity feed your body. Feeding your body includes exercising regularly, healthy eating, good sleep, watching caffeine intake, stop smoking, moderate alcohol intake, drinking plenty of water, and relaxing. You must of necessity feed your body well. You must eat well. You are output of what you eat. If you eat well, your output will be good. But if you eat junks, your output will be junks. Yes. We must of necessity try as much as possible
Eat well.
to feed our body well. Physical exercise. 30 minutes of moderate exercise activity 5 days a week does our body a whole lot of good. The exercise don't need to be strenuous. It can be indoor. Moderate exercise, 30 minutes indoor exercise, 30 minutes every day. It's what you need. You are not competing for Olympics. You understand? But your body, if you don't exercise your body, it cannot serve you well. The joints in our body, they need exercise. The joints in our body, they need to exercise. If you exercise yourself well, the blood will be flowing well, and you will be active, you will be articulate. But if you don't exercise, any person that don't exercise himself dies gradually. The person dies gradually. When you exercise yourself, you will be happy. Why? Because your body fitness promotes happy hormones. Happy hormones. You'll be happy. You will walk with energy. When you want to sleep, you will be happy sleeping. And when you wake up, you will be strong and refreshed. God did not create us, God created us to exercise ourselves, to make movements. God did not create us to just be eating and you will not be exiting. So please, let's take physical exercise seriously. If you don't have kits for exercise, go and buy one. In some of the evenings, cool evenings, of Saturday or Sunday, either early in the morning or cool evening, you put your shorts, put your clothes, put your canvas, and just brisk walking around your house. Brisk walking. Brisk walking. By the time you do it 30 minutes, some sweat will come to your body. You go and shower. when you sleep, you will sleep like a baby. And when you eat, your body will be available to absorb. Yes. Because you have done some exercise.
That's the question. At a certain age, is it not good for somebody to stop exercise? Because a colleague of mine lost his life due to exercise like this.
There is exercise that is recommended for people of different age brackets. So when you are 80 and you are doing exercise that is recommended for someone that is 30, you are trying to kill yourself. Exercise is good. Most importantly, find out the exercise that is recommended for people of your age bracket and do it.
So you're right.
Yes.
Like me, before I love playing football.
Okay.
I love playing football. I keep.
Okay.
I play defense. I play 11. But what made me to stop is one day we were just playing. I was having fun. The guy that was marking me, lovely. I think I'm they do anyhow I like. Just to put a hose in my collect the ball, I hear bang here. I couldn't breathe. I have to go down gradually. Somebody have to hold me to go down. So when I went to the doctor said no. That football, that very exercise, stop it. What you normally do, go and buy skippy rope. That is all go to gym. Light exercise, and since then,
Even without the exercise, I was looking at it. Maybe becoming can also be of head, encouraging us to do exercise. Because both of us, when we live here, we don't have time for exercise. Like soft exercise, like table tennis. Table tennis. I love playing table tennis. In the past, it has been part of it has been my major hobby. But when I came to Lagos, I tell you, over 15 years, I have not played table tennis.
Go play outside.
That's a place, look at my house, where they are playing the game. That's opportunity. I went there, I started exercising. So what I'm trying to say in essence is company can also set up things like short games. And it may not be within the premises of the organization. Maybe somewhere else, very close by. So we can also go there, do all those light exercises, so that also make us healthy and fit for the operation.
The truth about it is that what you are saying is right, but unfortunately we are not living in a country that cares. Therefore, you have to do something to help yourself.
yes.
Only they are equal.
If you are waiting for the government to establish educational facilities for you, you will not be great.
They carry manually. The sky is very ready.
When we arrive to this point, I know how much calorie I've burned. Tracking from national to this place is not, if you are so swift at it, at least you spend 5 minutes. Is that not part of an exercise? Then why is that even from the ramp, from even the ramp to G8, if there a matter around that you have to just pick up, and there's no way to cover, you need to run. Is that not part of an exercise? Only that it is not constant, it's not good. What makes me constant is that my experience said I should be assisted them to take a fire to the language. It's not very good. I have to hold it and I run and see that one. But when I get to this
Zenitanga.
the rate of passing is like my nose is not absorb more energy. I have to give myself a what is that? The company know I'm sacrificing such things. So I pause off for now. The nature of our work, in fact, both morning and night, I don't see anything. And aside that, what we say, what really happens in this company is that information dissemination is very poor. There is, I mean, I think I heard from one of my HE assistant CSO. Even when we wake up around 5, the next day you'll be finished. 2 hours sleep you enjoy before 12 is superior to 4 hours sleep you enjoy after 12. Yes. So
That's 12 a.m.
Yes. So it's better it's better the earlier you go to bed, the better for you. No sleep on yourself, keep a routine. Keep a routine. Accustomed to going to bed by a particular time of the night. You know that our body has a way of adjusting. Assuming you start going to bed by 9 p.m. Once it is 9 every day, you will start feeling sleep. Is it not so? Yes. Then you go and sleep. Assuming you start going to bed by 10, once it is 10 p.m., you start feeling sleep. So that is what we mean by keeping a routine. When you keep a routine, don't break it. It will enable your body to adjust and you rest very well. Wait to daylight. Banish electrical gadgets. Eat a lighter meal. Don't smoke. Avoid alcohol and caffeine.
Yes, sir. Please explain to me that without wake to daylight. I want to know more about that one. That wake to daylight. Yeah, I want to know. Yeah.
That wake to daylight is when you sleep.
Okay.
If you are able to sleep until 6 a.m.
Okay. That's the wake to daylight.
Yes.
Okay.
If you are able to sleep up to 6 a.m., be better. Or 7, better. That is waking to daylight.
But sir, in Lagos, I don't think there's anybody that sleeps to that time. Even if I'm up to, okay, well, if you have children, when they go to school?
Your money is not working for you now. When your money start working for you, you will sleep.
At what age?
At what age?
You have to work hard.
Let me tell you, Lagosians don't sleep well.
That's what I'm saying.
Nobody sleep well.
That's what I'm saying.
Lagosians don't sleep well.
Don't sleep well. Okay, even I don't know your time. The time that you
I'm
resume.
not included.
Well,
Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
that guy thing.
The first time I used to
Bro, that be small thing.
The first time I slept in my house, it became obvious to me that for more than 20 years I lived in Lagos, I did not sleep well. For more than 20 years I lived in Lagos, I did not sleep well. The first day I slept in my house. How can you sleep well in Lagos with all the noises? If it is not an aeroplane, it is train. It is vehicle or this Muslim alarm. Or the noise in Lagos is terrible. If you want to enjoy sleep, if God blesses you with your money, go outside Lagos and build.
Strong word.
At least when you get to the house, you relax and sleep well. People living outside Lagos sleep better than people living in Lagos. When you sleep well, you will be strong, you will be energized.
So wherever you live, so far you are an airline staff, you don't sleep well.
Don't sleep well.
But sir, I want to can I say something? Can I say something? Please, can I say something? Like me myself, I remember when this thing you are saying was happening to me. Just like this lesson you are giving us today, I use my hand to choose what will be okay for me. You know, when you see all these our so-called passengers, especially if they have your number, they will ever like to use you to satisfy themselves. And there's something you need to do, just like what you are saying. You are the one that will say, because of 500, 1,000 naira they will give you. Then for that reason, somebody will be at home commanding pig and goat and houseboys and will ask you go to the airport. Sometimes you wake up when you are off and run to that airport. Do you know that class you will not come?
And you choose.
And he will not call you. It is you that choose.
Now you choose.
You are the one that will say, you see this thing, I am not interested again. I have Enugu passengers when Arik was going to Enugu. I discovered that Enugu passengers, I have BP. I have BP. That if you see yesterday, when I left here yesterday, I went to collect my BP medicine. But when I decided to work on myself, not every day I take BP medicine any longer. Because I decided to, if you call me, those ones that will call you, maybe their flight is in the next 1 hour, they will call you in the next 30 minutes. I will tell you that I am not a tout. I'm a staff of Arik, a genuine staff of Arik. So if you want me to assist you, make it where it will be okay with you and okay with me. But for now, I am not coming. Sorry about that. And that is all. And since then, I'm fine. So what we are saying is that it is dependent on you to do what? To make yourself sleep well. Leave money. You want to get money. Now lie you. If you die, work continue.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Why they call it carry money? You can't decide.
You will never walk alone, my brother.
Water consumption. Most of us don't drink enough water.
Me, I even fit to drink water.
We don't drink enough water. We need
2
2 liters of water a day.
That's even on the HMO stuff, there is a slot for that. You can go for exercise, call the HMO, even to the dentist stuff. So you didn't know that, right?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, through your HMO, you always go to where the place is registered.
He is one of us.
Yes.
Hello?
Sure.
Diet. Very important. Eating well. Avoid or reduce caffeine, reduce sugar, reduce chocolate, reduce alcohol, and avoid smoking. Eat balanced diet. Eat balanced diet.
5 times a day.
Frankly speaking, research has confirmed that we don't eat balanced diet in Africa. We don't eat well.
So we eat about to the fullest.
We don't eat well.
Fufu and garri.
We don't eat well at all. The foreign countries, they eat better than us.
Yes. So.
The lifestyle. I remember one time we had a conference at the University of Manchester. I was there. That place, when you travel out and you check into hotels, what you pay is bed and then breakfast. Bed and then breakfast. Whatever you are charged as a rate, as a for hotel accommodation, includes breakfast. So in the morning, you are ushered into a British restaurant. And in a British restaurant, you have, it's divided into compartments. In one compartment, you will see items that gives that are starch based. In another compartment, you see items that are protein based. In another compartment, you see food that are vitamin based. In another compartment, you see food that supplies minerals and oil. So once you enter, it's usually serve yourself. You go to the compartment for carbohydrates, you collect small. You go to this place, you collect small. The most important thing is that before you leave, you are expected to go around the various compartments. Collect small of carbohydrates, collect small of protein, collect small of vitamin. You understand what I'm saying? By the time you eat, you finish eating, you will have eaten a balanced diet. And when you eat a balanced diet, my experience, the first time I ate it in UK,
everywhere good.
After eating that early morning, I did not feel hungry till night.
Oh my God.
I was strong, I was bubbling, it was a conference, I was everywhere. I did not even remember hunger.
And you now come back again.
It wasn't now, it's a long time.
But it's not really that you are after taking tips. But this thing says that, I'm sorry, I was thinking like to go with my friend, I had 2004-5.
Please, let's be one.
We went to a hotel that time for a musical performance around December time like this. So I have a pretty college at the so that's my first time. So looking at the environment, they set the tables. I'm not familiar with what is there. And I must not behave like a
bush boy.
Because I'm playing a principal instrument. So on getting there, I was able to spot fear. And I saw something reddish, pinkish like this.
Pork.
Then no, it's cake. Then later I saw some whitish, so attractive. I pick. The white is something, as I throw it in the mouth like this, it's like, oh my stomach, I wanted to come out. I wanted to vomit. I don't really respect myself. But I think if I've seen Eba, I'm not taking my Eba. I'll take myself to and just say, when I don't upload that like this, they unleash something in a very sonorous way.
You will not see Eba, but you will see things that will give you superior things to Eba.
Somebody is familiar with I just see as a
No, the issue is that when you find yourself in that environment,
God.
nothing stops you from asking questions.
When you involve people this, why I won't ask questions?
There must be an attendant. There must be an attendant. Nothing stops you from asking, calling, one of the waiters, please, what is this? What